UFC 327 has just finished. I'm gonna give my full recap on the entire card. Oh my god, man. What a win, dude. What a fucking win from Carlos Ulberg. I'm not trying to rub it in the face of any Yuri fans. Like I'm really not, dude, but oh my god. What a win for Carlos Ulberg. Like I'm not I like I'm hyped that I got my prediction right as well, but I predicted a round 2 KO from Carlos Ulberg, but I was predicting more in the earlier rounds for him to get it done between round 1 and 2 is where I saw it. And he got it done, man. He got it done. I mean, it was in a way that no one predicted. He had to come back from this fight. I'm gonna go through the fight really quickly. Carlos Ulberg was chopping at the leg early, from the get-go, as we expected. Had success with that, and I mean they were starting to get into it, and then Carlos Solberg blows his knee out, and it as soon as that happens, I'm a bit sad. I'm not gonna lie because I think that this like it was gonna be explosive in those first 2 rounds, and I was just like, this fight is ruined now. It's ruined, and my prediction is out the window. Carlos Ulberg is not going to win this fight. I would be I didn't see any way that he was gonna win this fight. I thought if it got to the corner at the end of the round, if it got it would be called off. Like I was like, there's no way he's coming back out for this. And not only that, I'm like Jiri, he's there for the taking. Jiri knew that he was chopping at his lead leg because he knew that he couldn't put any weight on the back leg because he blew his knee out. And this whole time I'm just like, it's done, bro. Like I was honestly kind of mad because I'm like, this fight is just ruined. Like the prediction is out the window. I like it's done. There's no point anymore. But Yuri gets too overly aggressive, trying to land something, gets caught with the left hook like I predicted, and that left hook is nasty, and he was out for a quick second, got up, tried to move around, but Carlos Ulberg finished the fight with some nasty ground and pound. What a comeback win, man. Dude, I'm so hyped right now. And like I said, I'm not trying to rub it in the face of any Yuri fan. Like I love Yuri as well. I just Dude, this is low key like Carlos Ulberg has gained a fan out of me out of this. Like, dude, I'm so hyped right now. Like I'm so happy he won. Dude. And like I get the whole thing, like Yuri being a champion is better than Carlos Ulberg being a champion. Sure, whatever. Like, dude, what a win from Carlos Ulberg. What a comeback, man. And it was a run round fight. We're saying a comeback fight. Man, what a win. What a fucking win. I'm sorry, pardon my language, but dude, I'm so hyped, man. It was just the perfect ending to me anyway. The perfect ending to this card, man. What a card. What a night. There's so much to talk about. Not only what happened in the fights, but afterwards as well. Oh my goodness, man. Dude, what a day. Just like this is a what a day, what a life situation. I'm not gonna lie. But oh mate, this card was incredible, man. Incredible. I like dude, it couldn't have been final. This card couldn't have been finalized any better than it was with this Carlos Ulberg win. Like, dude, let me know in the comments down below. Like, I really want to know what your guys' predictions were. And like I said, if you're a Yuri fan, I apologize. I like Yuri as well. Like, I really do. I didn't see him winning this fight. I saw the left hook landing at some point in the early rounds, and it did. Like I said, it was just inevitable that it was gonna happen. Like I just didn't see how it wouldn't happen. Um, what a win from Carlos Solberg, man. What a win. He's probably gonna be out for quite some time, if I'm being honest. And it's a tough one for Yuri. It really is. It is a tough one for Yuri. It sucks to see for him. I don't know what he was talking about in the post-fight interview, though. I'm not gonna lie. It sounded like a bit of a. I don't know if it was just like his English. Um, he wasn't saying the right things. Like he was saying something about like he showed him mercy and whatever. And I guess he did. Like he should have probably been a lot more aggressive. I mean, evidently not because he got caught when he did. but maybe just continuously chop at that leg, go to the body, whatever. But it was definitely there for the taking. It was definitely there for the taking for Jiri, and I feel like for a lot of Jiri fans, that's the main thing that hurts is that win was there. And like I said, if there was very little time left on the clock, like if that fight went back to the corner, I don't think Carlos Ulberg is coming back out. Like I genuinely don't. Like maybe he does, but he would get finished eventually anyway, I think. Like I just I think Yuri just had to he just had to be a bit more patient a little bit. Like I said, he rushed it and he got caught with the left hook. But people were saying that Yuri just handed Carlos Ulberg a championship. Like I disagree completely. I don't agree with that at all. Like that fight was like Carlos was chopping at that leg, and then after that the whole knee happened. It changed it completely. Like it's such an easy thing to say that he handed him a championship. I completely disagree, man. I don't agree. I think that this fight would have ended this way regardless, in my opinion, because that's just the way I predicted it. But oh my God, man, what a win! I'm so hyped. The Carlos Ulberg just gained a fan out of me. Uh, Mate, what a win! What a win, man. I'm now gonna talk about the rest of the main card. Azamat Murzakanov versus Paulo Costa was a really, really, really good performance from Paulo Costa. I got my prediction wrong. I predicted Azamat Murzakanov by decision. Didn't end up that way. Paulo Costa proved me wrong. Kicks were the factor. I mean, it's what I said would could have brought him the win in my prediction. I was very like there was a lot of these fights on the main card, especially that I was very like I didn't know which way I wanted to go because a lot of these fights were hard to predict. And but I went with Murzakanov, got it wrong. Yeah, Paulo Costa was he was going to those kicks early. He was going to the body with it, going low, and it was really affecting Murzakanov. His kicks look nasty even at light heavyweight, dude. It's crazy. I mean, as it should. Murzakanov though in the second round started to have some success and he gained a little bit of momentum. Paulo Costa in the early part of that second round was fighting well, but then he started to look up at the clock and because Murzakanov was starting to land shots to the body with punches and they were really good body shots. And yeah, he started to take over for a little bit, but I believe I can't remember what happened at the end of the second round. I think like he might have. I mean, at the beginning of the third round, Paulo Costa came out like aggressive, very aggressive. Came for Murzakanov and tried to like he looked like he wanted to get a finish, like he knew he could get a finish, and he just kept landing those kicks, man, to to the arm of Murzakanov because he was blocking it. But I think it honestly like he broke his Murzakanov broke his arm, I believe, in a fight against Dustin Jacoby that he had. It was one of his only fights that went to a decision, and he broke his arm in that fight because he was blocking too many head kicks with his arm. I think, and he broke it in that fight. I don't know if he broke it in this fight. He honestly might have because he looked like he was struggling to let his left hand go. Obviously, a big weapon of his, and yeah, man, Paulo Costa just he put it on him, man. Landed a nice head kick, and Murzakanov just kind of crumbled to the ground, and that was it, man. It was a great performance from Paulo Costa. He proved me wrong, but I'm not mad, dude. I'm not mad. Like, it's a good win for him. I'm very happy for him. Um, yeah, a lot of people actually predicted him to win, actually. So good on them. Like I said in my prediction, I thought this fight could have gone either way. Um, yeah, I thought it could have gone either way, but Paulo Costa gets it done. Great win. Great win. I think he should stay at light heavyweight. I do. I think he should stay up there. Um, I don't think there's any reason for him to go back down. I think he looked better up there. I do. I think he should stay. Apparently, like I thought it was a permanent move, but apparently it wasn't. But I think he should stay. 100% he should stay. He looked better. Um, Curtis Blaydes versus Josh Hokit. What a fucking fight. What a fight, man. Insane fight. Like people are saying it's the greatest heavyweight, the UFC heavyweight fight of all time. and it's probably the best heavyweight fight that I've seen in the UFC. 100%. That first round is one of the craziest rounds I've ever seen in my life. Period. Like, what a round! Just such high paced, such high pace. Both hurt each other. It was really looking like Josh Hokit was gonna come out with a first round knockout win, and that would have been insane, by the way. But he he just what a fight! Like I just can't. There's nothing else I can say other than that. Amazing fight. It might have been 1-1 going into the third round, maybe. Um, Curtis Blaydes is a dog. That it was something a lot of people criticize him for, that he has no dog, has this, doesn't have this, that, the other. The man has heart, man. He's a fighter. Like I like Curtis Blaydes, forever a fan out of me. Forever a fan out of me. Josh Hokit, dude, I like Josh Hokit too. His fighting style is amazing. Like he's very entertaining guy. Very like when I see Josh Hokit, I just see a guy that like there's some guys that go in there and they go and they do their job and they go in there and fight and get the win. Josh Hokit seems like a guy who's just like he's just a showman. Like he just wants to entertain. Like he doesn't care about how talented he is because he's very talented. He's a very talented heavyweight, a lot of skills, but he just doesn't. He just wants to entertain. He doesn't care about any of that. He wants to be entertaining. He wants to put on a show for other people. And I respect that. I really respect that dude because, dude, this guy just gave us one of the him and Curtis Blaydes just gave us one of the greatest heavyweight fights ever today. Like incredible. I just it's this card was insane, man. Like I love this card, dude. I really do. Um, Man, what a fight, dude. That like I said, that first round, insane, man. One of the greatest rounds I've ever seen, dude. And I thought at the end of it, Josh Hokit did do enough to win. I think it showed like on Curtis Blaydes' face, was just a lot more busted up. Did way more damage. I there was a point in that fight I did not know how Curtis Blaydes did not get finished. I don't know. I think Josh Hokit as well did land the better shots. It just seemed like a thing. Josh Hokit was obviously the quicker man, like I predicted. I predicted Josh Hokit to win, but I predicted him to win by late KO. Went to a decision, got the win. Already impressive because I didn't think he could get a decision win over Curtis Blaydes. But I mean, it didn't come in the way that anyone would have thought at all. Like I don't think anyone saw like a dog fight out of this fight. Like I personally didn't. Not a dog fight like this. Like this. No one predicted this, dude. Like this is. Mate, this is crazy. Mate, amazing, amazing fight. There's nothing else I can say. I was gonna say, when I see Josh Hokit, and I'm not trying to like, I'm trying to see what I think of like how we would fight against the other top heavyweights in the division. Maybe that's for another video and another day, but. Because I'm just so hyped about this card right now. I'm so, like, I'm not even trying to look at anything else right now. But, yeah, I think he's obviously, dude. And right after this fight ends, this absolute war ends, Dana White confirms on Instagram Live that he has booked Josh Hokit versus Derek Lewis at the White House, adding another fight to that card. And that fight's amazing as well. Like I don't know how Josh Hokit's gonna be. Seemed like he took a lot of damage in this fight, but I guess he's gonna be ready for the White House. So, and that card just got better too, dude. That fight's interesting too because you can't exchange like this. You can't exchange like this, like you did against Curtis Blaydes against the Derek Lewis because he's gonna knock you out. You cannot exchange with a guy who has that much power. And I think it's going to be a thing in that fight where Josh Hokit will take him down and look to ground and pound and just overwhelm him. But again, that's for another conversation, another day. Dude, what a win. What a fight. There's nothing else I can say. Respect to both of these guys. These guys just give us one of the greatest fights ever. Arguably the greatest heavyweight fight of all time. I've seen. the greatest heavyweight UFC fight I've ever seen in my life. Um, but moving on, there's not much to say about this one. There, Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker. Not much happened. I mean, I thought Dominic Reyes at the end did enough to win, I guess. I really like, I don't, comparing this to what else happened on the card, I don't really care about this fight. It wasn't great. It wasn't good by any means, in my opinion. I mean, everyone shares the same opinion on this one, but some people thought Johnny Walker won because of the leg kicks and whatnot, but I genuinely don't really care, to be honest. I don't, if I'm being honest. Um, but I do think Dominic Reyes didn't do enough to win. I think he was trying to land punches, and he did land a few, which was probably enough to sway the judges in those rounds because nothing much happened. Like I said, Neither of them just didn't want to risk getting knocked out, man. And I get it, but it wasn't a good fight. Cub Swanson versus Nate Landwehr. Cub Swanson gets the perfect win in his retirement fight. Congrats to him, absolute legend. Just so experienced, been around such a long time. Um, Legend, man. There's nothing more to say about that. And he looked incredible. Looked incredible in his retirement fight. Not everyone has the ability to do that in their retirement fight. He got it done in an amazing fashion. I predicted Cub Swanson to win. I believe I predicted a round three knockout as well. I think, or round two, somewhere around there. Either way, got it done by knockout. Um, I predicted Dominic Reyes to win by KO because I thought there was just a guaranteed KO in that one, but apparently not. But Cub Swanson and got a perfect performance, man. Like, there's no better way to go out than that. Congrats to him. Congrats on his career. Absolute legend, like I said. Gonna move over to some of the prelims. Aaron Pico put on an amazing performance versus Patricio Pitbull. Just looked so crisp, man. Just looked amazing. Like, I thought he did enough to win all three rounds, but the first round was pretty. Pitbull did fight pretty well in that first round, though. But Aaron Pico just put on a really beautiful performance, man. Just mixed it up very well. His boxing looked great, like always. Just chose his moments. Wasn't too overly aggressive. Just showed really, really nice boxing and really nice combinations. Timed some good takedowns as well. Just looks like an overall just really good mixed martial artist, and he just looked amazing. And like I said, he was gonna prove that he deserves to be ranked in the featherweight division, and now he is. Um, or he will be in a few days from now. Got my prediction right on that one too. Amazing, a beautiful performance from Aaron Pico. A win long overdue. Finally gets his first UFC win, and I think he's gonna give some people quite a few problems in that division. Um, hurt Pitbull many times in that fight too. Like I said, the only thing Aaron Pico had to be careful of is just to not run into that power, and he didn't. And yeah, as I said, he hurt Pitbull many times in that fight. So, congrats to Aaron Pico, great performance. Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown. Yeah, Kevin Holland got it done. Just destroyed his lead leg, Randy Brown's lead leg. Like, had all kinds of lumps and bumps on it. Um, Kevin Holland was talking like always, and I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know how Kevin Holland didn't finish that Darce choke. Like, I thought it was done. Like, as soon as the Darce choke was in, I thought it was done. I thought it was over. Like, I was like, there's no way Randy Brown is gonna get out of this. Like, Kevin Holland has gotten the submission so many times. There's no way he's getting out of this. Fair play to him. He was able to get out and fight the rest of the fight. Kevin Holland won by decision and was the rightful winner in my opinion. I thought he probably won 30-27 maybe. Um, yeah, I got my prediction wrong, but not mad at all. It was a pretty good fight, and I said Kevin Holland could win. I could see him winning by Darce choke by submission. I could see him winning by submission. Didn't I mean I thought it would if it was any submission it would be by Darce choke, and he almost got it, but didn't end up being that. But yeah, Kevin Holland gets it done, man. Mateusz Gamrot versus Esteban Ribovics. Okay, now this one is where I whiffed big time. I whiffed big on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Ribovics would be way more competitive. I do, and the wrestling just showed to be way too much, way too much. And I said that I feared that happening. I feared that happening because he did it to Ludovic Klein as well 2 fights ago. And yeah, man, I thought Ribovics would be able to get up more times, and he just didn't. Gamrot fought well, got the submission win. Ribovics tried to fight it, but it was in, it was done. And yeah, man, Gamrot did well to he did well to try to bait Ribovics into thinking that he was going to exchange with him with punches, and then he would time a good level change and get a takedown. Really, really nice stuff. Gamrot just proving his level. Needs to be given guys that are ranked higher in the division, man. This is probably I think Ludovic Klein was the same thing. I don't think Ludovic Klein was even ranked as well, so he needs to be fighting those guys at the top of the division. So yeah, congrats to him. Tatiana Suarez gets a submission win over Luque Godinez. I thought a submission was definitely possible, but I predicted a decision, and yeah, she got it done, man. I mean, I didn't watch much of this fight. Like I started watching this card like I watched the full fight between Gamrot and Ribovics. That's when I started really watching the card because I had to go somewhere, unfortunately. But yeah, I watched brief moments of this fight, and Tatiana Suarez. I honestly just saw when she got the submission, and I mean it wasn't surprising. I didn't see a majority of this fight. I just saw the submission, so. But I definitely thought a submission was possible, and she got it done. Congrats to her. Um, Predicted her to win, not by submission because she got it done that way. Chris Padilla, Markel Mederos. Chris Padilla gets well, it was initially a decision win, I believe. Got overturned to a decision because they read the scorecards out wrong, and yeah, it was overturned. I didn't see this fight. Like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen it yet. I'll rewatch it, but yeah, I just want to get this video out as soon as possible. So I haven't been able to see it, but there's not much I can say. I mean, it seemed by the stats, it seemed like it was a pretty looked like Chris Padilla outstruck him slightly. Um, I predicted Padilla to win by KO. Didn't get that. Guess it was more competitive than I thought. But it was a draw in the end. Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. Vicente Luque once again gets an anaconda, I believe. And again, I didn't watch these first three prelims either, so I just saw the finish. And Luque hurt Gastelum with a punch, got knocked down, jumped on the anaconda, and that was it, man. I mean, once you're in an anaconda to Vicente Luque, it's gonna be tough to get out anyway. So if you would have told me at any point in this fight if Vicente Luque gets in an anaconda, is he gonna finish the fight? Yes, 100%. He's going to finish it every time. So got it done. It's a tough loss for Kelvin Gastelum, but yeah, man, big win for Vicente Luque. Really good win. Charles Radtke, Francisco Prado. Predicted, yeah, I got my prediction wrong in the last one as well. Charles Radtke gets the decision win. I predicted a decision win for Charles Radtke, and looked like he just threw more strikes than Prado by the stats. I saw at one point in the last round when Prado had Radtke in a guillotine, I believe, and it looked very tight. Like I was glancing on my phone, it looked like it was very tight. I thought he was gonna get it. I really did. I mean, it looked like they were having a good fight just based on the blood, but yeah, man. Overall, yeah, that was a good one. I mean, Radtke got it done. I predicted him to win, but dude, what a card, what a night, and other things. Like I said, Josh Hokit got announced the White House card to fight Derek Lewis, which just makes that card better. But Gable Stevenson announced, signed with the UFC, new addition to the heavyweight division. Absolutely massive. It like he's been putting on good performances on in the LFA and had a fight on Dirty Boxing as well. And he's looked very good. And I'm telling you, he's going to be a problem for this heavyweight division. He will be, and he showed good KO power, and obviously has the best wrestling background you could have. Just amazing addition to the heavyweight division, dude. And one night, the heavyweight division is officially back. This amazing fight that Curtis Blaydes and Josh Hokit blessed us with, and then they announced Josh Hokit, Derek Lewis on the White House card. Alex Pereira is moving up to fight Cyril Gane. Gable Stevenson announced a new addition to the heavyweight division. Amazing news for the heavyweight division, man. Amazing. And this whole card was amazing. Got topped off. Whoa. Got ended with an amazing win by Carlos Ulberg. I was so hyped, dude. I got the prediction right. I just thought it was inevitable the left hook would land, and it did. Carlos Ulberg has gained a fan out of me forever, and congrats to him. I will forever root for him. But yeah, I feel for Yuri Prohaska because he had a win there, and man, what a win for Carlos Ulberg! Amazing comeback win. Man, there's nothing more else I could say, man. I could talk about this card forever. Um, I don't think I'm missing anything else important. It was just a great card, man. Amazing card. I'm gonna remember this card. Uh, man, what a night, what a day. It just amazing card. There's nothing else much I can say, dude. I really loved pretty much everything about this card, and great night of fights, man. I'm hyped, man. This is I like amazing, man. Amazing card, dude. Man, I can't wait for the next one, dude. But yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time. Let me know down in the comments what was your favorite fight of the night. What do you think of Josh Hokit versus Curtis Blaydes? What do you think of the main event? And yeah, man, just let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.